Yes, sir. Listen.
Hands behind your back.
Yes, sir.
Now.
Okay. Ow, God damn it. Ow, God damn it. Ow,
Ever wonder what happens when boldness outpaces brains?
What do you have to write?
Your hands, why are you grabbing me, bro? Yeah, because I gotta get the owner for the car.
From a woman stuffing gaming headsets
Ended up in handcuffs, of course.
to a guy trying to liberate a shopping cart battery like it's buried treasure.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you back the beer.
There's no reason for you to fix their property, right?
Step into the chaotic world of shoplifters, clumsy con artists, and spectacularly failed getaways, where stores like Target, Walmart, and Family Dollar become stages for crime dramas. It was on March 5th, 2024, when the fine folks at a Target store somewhere in the grand state of Georgia witnessed yet another episode of America's favorite pastime, shoplifting shenanigans. Picture this: a woman, mid-40s, strutting through the aisles like she's auditioning for a reboot of Ocean's 11, except instead of a casino vault, her target, pun intended, is a gaming headset and some sparkly trinkets. She's got the confidence of a peacock and the subtlety of a sledgehammer, stuffing her loot into a container with all the finesse of a toddler hiding broccoli under mashed potatoes.
We're just gonna check your box here.
Sir, you don't have to detain me. I'll just.
to the AP office. Follow me, ma'am.
Just follow him, please.
I don't need to be detained.
Yes, ma'am, you do. Please follow him.
Please don't do this to me.
Ma'am, no one's doing this to you. You need to follow him that way.
Please.
It's either you come with us without cuffs or with cuffs.
I have a dog at home.
That's fine. With or without cuffs. The choice is yours.
Are you taking me to jail?
You're being detained right now. You can be detained with or without cuffs.
Are you taking me to jail?
See you in camera. You can take her in. You detain.
Alright, you don't have to touch me.
No, you detain. He can touch you. You can touch you.
The loss prevention team, those unsung heroes of retail, clocked her the moment she sashayed through the sliding doors. "Oh, look," they probably muttered, rolling their eyes so hard they could see last week. It's her again. Turns out this wasn't her first rodeo. She'd pulled the same stunt at a Target in another state, earning her a reputation as the Bonnie Parker of big box retail. Word on the street, or at least in the break room, was that she'd even tried to kidnap her ex-husband's girlfriend back in November, attempting to stuff the poor woman into her car like she was a clearance rack sweater. Handcuffs were involved because why not add a dash of unhinged drama to the mix?
I don't live with anybody and I have a dog at home that's going to have nobody to take care of him.
You gonna go help the officers?
You probably should have thought of that beforehand. Don't you think?
I realize that.
As our anti-heroine loaded her cart with goodies, the loss prevention officer dished the tea to the cops en route. She's slender, white, mid-40s, rocking a gray sweater and black pants, they reported, probably adding, "Nice outfit, terrible life choices." A coworker chimed in, claiming they knew her from back in the day, which sounds like code for, "We went to high school together and she was that girl who stole everyone's lip gloss." The cops, meanwhile, were biding their time, waiting for her to pass all points of sale because, protocol. Can't ruin the suspense of a good bust by jumping the gun.
You see all this stuff? Huh? Yeah, you good, man. Yeah, I can handle it. See, the way this works, this is the way it works. You're 48 years old, right?
For 20 minutes, the officers loitered like they were browsing the clearance aisle, while our suspect blissfully filled her box with merchandise, oblivious to the fact that she was starring in her own personal episode of Cops. Finally, she made her move, pushing her cart toward the exit with the swagger of someone who thinks they've cracked the code to free stuff. Spoiler alert, she hadn't.
You feel like you want to skip scan or whatever you want to do? They could, I'm saying, even if you skip scan means you're pretending like you're paying for an item.
"Hey, ma'am," the officer said, stepping in like the buzzkills they were born to be. "We're gonna need to check that box." Her response? A masterclass in denial. "You don't have to detain me," she protested, as if charm could erase the mountain of evidence. The cops weren't having it. "Follow us to the Asset Protection Office, or we can do this with cuffs. Your call." She kept yammering about her dog at home, as if her neglected pooch was the real victim here. I have a dog. Nobody's going to take care of him. Lady, maybe you should have thought of Fido before you decided to play pirate of the retail seas.
Keep me overnight.
I'm not sure. Yeah, it just depends. That's a question for the jail.
I really am just, because of my dog, I'm just concerned about my dog.
I understand. I mean, if I were you, what I would do would make arrangements for your dog right now.
That's what I'm saying right
Yeah, and
now.
then hopefully that.
But I
figures
mean,
it
in
out.
these types of situations, is it typically an overnight stay?
I mean, at this time, it could go either way, just because it's 4 o'clock. So, but like you said, for shoplifting, usually a couple hours.
Okay.
But I mean, that's a question for over at the jail.
Totally ridiculous question, but the money that I paid for the lamp box, do I get that back?
That's for Target.
Yeah,
That's between you and Target.
you can keep the box, you can put it in your car, or we can issue a refund.
The officers, unimpressed by her sob story, escorted her to the back office where she continued to plead her case. Can I just pay for the stuff? She asked, as if shoplifting is just a misunderstanding that a quick Venmo could fix. Too late, they replied, ringing up her haul like it was the world's saddest checkout line. She kept circling back to her dog as if mentioning it enough times would summon a get-out-of-jail-free card. What about my car? Can I get a refund for the lamp box I paid for? She asked, because priorities? Yes, she'd paid for the box itself, just not the $2,400 worth of goodies stuffed inside it.
Okay, so no bond?
No, what I'm saying is this. Based on my knowledge, whenever it's a felony amount, you do not post no bond. So maybe after you see a judge, then the judge will decide whatever you do.
The cops laid it out for her. You're 48 years old. You saw the cameras everywhere. You made a poor decision, a very poor decision. They'd been watching her for half an hour, zooming in on her every move like she was in a retail version of The Truman Show. She begged, she pleaded, she invoked her dog again, but the officers were as movable as a clearance rack bolted to the floor. This isn't your first time, they said, referencing her rap sheet. You're looking at a felony amount here.
I don't want to give your information that's wrong, misleading information. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. But there's zero chance I could get out today.
As the reality of an overnight stay in jail sank in, she spiraled. Is there a bond? Can I use a debit card? She asked, clearly unfamiliar with how felony charges work. The officers, bless their hearts, tried to explain that she'd need to see a judge, but she kept interrupting with dog-related panic. There's zero chance I get out today, she wailed. Based on our knowledge, they said, you're probably spending the night in lockup. Handcuffs clicked, and off she went, still clutching her refund receipt for the lamp box like it was her last shred of dignity. In the end, she was charged with felony shoplifting, slapped with a lifetime ban from Target, and left to ponder her life choices in a cell. The total value of her ill-gotten gains? A cool $2,400, enough to make Eve. On July 6, 2024, Orlando's Fair Winds Credit Union played host to a comedic crime gone wrong, starring Tabitha, a would-be fraudster whose plan was as shaky as a house of cards in a windstorm. With a fake ID that wouldn't fool a mall cop, she tried to charm a cash advance out of a teller with the instincts of a bloodhound, only to crash into a police investigation sharper than a chef's cleaver.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not while we conduct it. We don't. Yeah. But just.
Do you know how much longer it's going to take? I mean,
Tabitha's gambit began with a bold entrance via Uber because nothing screams legit like outsourcing your escape plan. Claiming to be on a work trip from New Mexico, she waved an ID so shoddy it could have been rejected by a claw machine. Her story? She banked with the elusive Redwood, a phantom institution, and needed cash because traveling with stacks of it was apparently a no-go. The teller, spotting her nervous tics and the ID's laughable quality, sounded the alarm.
Good with doing that?
I guess.
Yeah. So we're just gonna grab it real quick, okay?
Okay. Can I have my phone?
No.
Just until we're done.
So listen.
The police, seasoned pros who could smell a scam from a mile away, arrived to find Tabitha's story unraveling faster than a discount sweater. She claimed to be a first-timer, but the bank's high-tech cameras pegged her for a $3,000 heist at another branch the previous day. Undeterred, she blamed a mysterious stranger who gifted her the ID, inspired by Hollywood heists she mistook for tutorials. Her "I don't know" mantra paired with a tale of financial desperation, fell flat against the evidence. 2 phones, multi-state flight records, and a history of fake IDs.
Listen, so we're taking this stuff, it'll be in evidence, and it's going to be as simple as that. Unfortunately, when you come to Orlando and you commit this stuff, you're going to go to jail.
Okay, can I please let someone know?
You go to jail. You go to jail.
Can I write somebody's number down, please?
At this point, we cannot get into your phone because it's evidence.
A lot of different things. My goodness.
Your phone is our evidence at this point. We're not unlocking the airplane mode. All right?
As the cuffs clicked, the cops swapped quips about Solomon's sneakers, leaving Tabitha to lament her fate. Her pleas to call Mama Bear or Sister were deferred to the station, where a pat-down confirmed no hidden IDs. Charged with defrauding a financial institution, fraudulent use of personal ID, and providing false ID to law enforcement, Tabitha faced a $1,500 fine and up to 12 months in jail. Her work trip ended not with a cash advance, but a one-way ticket to lockup. A cautionary tale for aspiring fraudsters with more ambition than sense. On November 17, 2024, a Family Dollar in Ohio, where the fluorescent lights hum with the promise of discount deals and dreams of clean laundry. Enter our protagonist. Let's call her Miss Walker, a woman with a purse full of excuses and a penchant for petty theft. On this fateful day, she allegedly decided that paying for Tide Pods was for suckers and that waving around imaginary firearms was the key to a 5-finger discount. The police were summoned after she reportedly threatened an employee with a gun during her grand heist, because nothing screams master criminal like menacing a cashier over laundry detergent.
The way y'all was grabbing me, I'm like, can you pull my sleeves up?
You have to understand. We stepped out.
Okay, man, you ain't got to tell him nothing.
You immediately said I was stealing.
I know, but I gave it back to him. You feel me?
How do we know that?
I swear he took it.
The scene unfolds like a bargain bin melodrama. Miss Walker, caught in the act, unleashes a torrent of denial, insisting she returned the stolen goods and should be free to go. The officers, rolling their eyes at her flimsy logic, repeatedly ask her to cooperate, their patience wearing thinner than the store's threadbare towels. Her protests grow louder, as if shouting can rewrite the crime.
Do shit like down the way y'all grabbing me. I'm trying to tell you, like, you feel. I understand what y'all.
I
know.
You were under arrest. You do not pull away.
I did, but the way y'all grabbed me, I'm like.
You were pulling away.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yes, for future reference, if you are told you're.
Clutching her purse like it's a lifeline, Miss Walker swears she never left the store with anything. The Tide Pods nestled in her bag beg to differ, but she dismisses them as mere soap powder. The cops, struggling to keep straight faces, inform her that returning stolen items isn't a legal loophole. She doubles down, oblivious to the absurdity of her defense.
Step over to the front of the cruiser. Step over to the front of the cruiser. This is what I'm talking about. Stop pulling.
Can you tell me what
Stop
ones I
pulling away.
have?
Be
'Cause I don't have no
cooperative.
ones.
Be cooperative. Face the cruiser.
Didn't I say go backwards? Eat that?
Do you have anything on you?
The plot thickens with the revelation that Miss Walker's car, parked outside, has expired tags, a week past due, because why stop at one infraction? She insists it's her uncle's car and demands her mom and sister be summoned to save it from the tow truck's jaws. Claiming she has money, she undermines her own case for stealing detergent. The irony hangs heavier than the store's knockoff air fresheners.
It doesn't matter the amount.
I'm just asking. I know I need to. I want to go to
You can
jail.
talk after. Face the cruiser. Can you face the cruiser?
You know, and I do got a daughter. I know what's wrong for that. I'm not trying to give y'all no.
As arrest looms, Miss Walker pivots to a tearful plea about her daughter, as if motherhood erases misdemeanors. The officers, now moonlighting as social workers, scramble to figure out who can care for the child while Miss Walker faces the music. Her sister, briefly on the scene, has vanished on a mission to lock the doors and get mom. Meanwhile, the purse yields suspicious treasures, a folded dollar bill with white powder and a cut straw, which Miss Walker brushes off as nothing.
I don't want to go to
Just
jail.
cooperate with us and we'll figure it
I
out.
don't want to go to
Okay,
jail.
let's just take it one step at a time. They're figuring out what's going on. I just arrived on scene.
Like, I just want to if I get a ticket, like, I just want to go home to my daughter.
Listen, just be cooperative and we'll figure it out, okay? Alright? So just take it one step at a time.
Okay.
I have her in my car. She got it. Okay. I tried to tell her she was probably going to get her.
Once
The other girl in the green car walked off. But she was trying to get into this green Jeep. And she walked off to go find the owner.
The store clerk steps forward, recounting Miss Walker's exit strategy, threats to shoot him in the face because laundry disputes apparently warrant lethal escalation. The officers find Tide Pods still in her purse, one empty, one not, suggesting she's a selective shoplifter. Miss Walker tries to charm a female officer with her sob story, begging to go home to her daughter, as if the police are running a forgiveness kiosk.
I'm sure they have video in there, but no audio.
I'm really going to
I'm
jail.
going to read you this, Miss Walker. You're Nikki.
I'm going to jail.
Is that who you are, Nikki?
Well, I'm going to jail.
Are you
I
Nikki?
know, but what did I do that bad?
I'm gonna read this to you, all right?
And I got a daughter that's at home.
Miss Walker,
Yeah,
you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that right?
What am I getting arrested for?
At the very minimum, theft.
Miss Walker finally admits to snatching the Tide Pods, thinking she'd outwit the clerk. She denies the gun threats, despite the clerk's vivid memory. The officers, juggling her rights and her theatrics, uncover more damning purse contents. That's straw and powder again. She blames a shared Louis purse, as if her family passes around a bag of incriminating evidence like it's a holiday fruitcake.
I ain't got no gun. I ain't about to do that. I ain't been in trouble in a long time. I know it was done for me even when to steal them goddamn pads, them ties, whatever they is, and I got money. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to risk my life for trying to shoot a man for some damn...
The clerk's account paints Miss Walker as a Tide Pod tossing diva, hurling detergent like confetti. The officers, tired of her excuses, stress that actions have consequences. She confesses to a past as a booster, as if her shoplifting credentials deserve a medal. The car faces towing, her daughter's care remains unresolved, and Miss Walker's pleas fall on deaf ears.
Because I was stupid. I ain't gonna lie, we made mistakes. You feel me? Like, but pulling out a gun, come on, now look at me. Do you really think I'm gonna first on Tides? I ain't about to do that.
As the handcuffs snap on, Miss Walker's outrage peaks. She's baffled that a misdemeanor could land her in jail, arguing that others commit worse crimes. The officers, unmoved, explain that petty or not, theft is theft. With the car doomed to the tow lot and no clear plan for her daughter, Miss Walker heads to county jail, still protesting her innocence.
Your Miranda rights.
Because I'm going to jail?
No, I'm not asking. I'm asking before I ask you some questions.
Yeah.
They did. And, okay. So you understand your rights?
Yeah.
Miss Walker was taken into custody and charged with theft and aggravated menacing. The penalty? A harsh lesson in accountability that no amount of Tide Pods can scrub away. On April 15th, 2023, a sun-soaked Saturday on a beach where seagulls squawk, waves crash, and the local police are just trying to enjoy their coffee before the chaos begins. Our story kicks off with a routine patrol, the kind where officers probably expect nothing more than a stray volleyball or a sunburned tourist asking for directions. But oh, how wrong they were.
How you're not doing it? I don't get it.
Listen, when I came in there, I saw you yelling. Okay?
Yeah,
And you
because-
threw your card at her.
A store clerk, hair frazzled and nerves shot, flags down the cops with the urgency of someone escaping a B-movie monster. The culprit? A disturbance inside her shop, because nothing screams beach vacation like turning a convenience store into a personal battleground. Our star, Angelica, is in full chaos mode, allegedly chucking her credit card at the clerk like it's a dart in a bar game, all over a botched purchase. Maybe the wrong beer, maybe a midlife crisis, who knows?
No, you do not have a right to resist. We're law enforcement. Okay, let's go. Come on.
The officers, with the patience of saints, wade into this mess. Angelica's defense hinges on the clerk's attitude, as if mutual shouting is just how commerce works. The cops, unimpressed by her logic, note that throwing objects and screaming isn't exactly Citizen of the Year material. Angelica, undeterred, seems to dare them to escalate, practically begging for handcuffs.
No, I'm not funny, guys. It's really not funny. Can you please stop?
Nope.
I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, you did.
The universe, never one to ignore a challenge, obliges. The officers decide her antics warrant detention, a decision Angelica greets with the enthusiasm of a toddler facing bedtime. She resists, flailing like she's in a low-budget action flick, forcing the cops to wrangle her while questioning their career choices.
Stop it! Stop!
The drama hits fever pitch. Angelica, now a one-woman rebellion, attempts a grand escape, sprinting as if she's in a marathon for bad decisions. Later, the cops catch her, and she's down, still thrashing and allegedly sinking her teeth into an officer's arm. Another cop dodges kicks, probably wondering if desk duty is still an option.
You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! Stop resisting!
We're gonna get tased if you don't stop biting me.
The scene spirals into pure pandemonium. Angelica's a whirlwind of limbs and defiance, earning taser warnings that do nothing to calm her. The crowd, because of course there's a crowd, treating this fiasco like it's prime time entertainment. Angelica's pulling the tourist card, as if her out-of-town status excuses the bites and bruises she's dished out.
She threw her
Calm down.
The officers, now sporting scratches and bite marks, one's arm swollen like a bad Yelp review, attempt to restore order. Angelica, however, is too busy sobbing over a wardrobe malfunction, claiming her shirt betrayed her. She's either fainted or faking it, prompting a car switch and a makeshift cover-up. Because even in this madness, the cops try to keep things civil.
Stop touching me! Right now, you stop touching me! You stop touching me! You stop touching me! You stop touching me!
In the patrol car, the officers deliver a stern lecture on why biting and kicking law enforcement isn't a winning strategy. They point out her drinking likely fueled the fire, but Angelica remains defiant, clinging to her version of events, despite the trail of chaos, scratches, bites, and a clerk nursing a credit card-shaped welt.
I'll be meeting you.
Angelica was slapped with charges of battery on a law enforcement officer, disorderly conduct, and trespassing. The fines? Let's just say they could have bought her a lifetime supply of the right beer. But here's the twist. After completing a mental health diversion program, all charges vanished. Angelica, presumably, sauntered back to her tourist life, leaving behind a legend of lunacy. The takeaway? Don't hurl your card at clerks, or bite cops, or maybe just stick to online shopping. November 14, 2023. Ohio's finest were summoned to a Walmart, where capitalism's cathedral had been defiled by a woman caught on camera pilfering goods like she was playing a low-rent version of Supermarket Sweep. Security footage revealed her stashing items with the subtlety of a sledgehammer, blissfully unaware that Big Retail Brother was watching.
Yeah, you're on my back.
I understand that. You're resisting me.
No, I'm not. Come on, you're hurting my back. You're hurting my back, man.
Stay on the ground, don't move.
Can I get my cigarette?
No.
When confronted outside, our protagonist, let's call her Sticky Fingers, channeled her inner Oscar contender, denying the allegations with the conviction of someone who thinks I didn't do it is a personality trait. The officers, unimpressed by her performance, decided it was time for the cuffs to make their cameo. Cue the chaos.
I brought my shit, bro.
Step over here.
Can I get my cigarettes?
No.
Put your hands behind your back, the officer barked as Sticky Fingers flopped to the ground like a fish on a dock, whining, "For real?" The scene devolved into a slapstick routine. She begged for her cigarettes, complained about her back, and insisted she couldn't breathe, all while thrashing with the energy of a reality TV star at a reunion special. "You're hurting me," she wailed as the officer, barely applying pressure, sighed like a parent dealing with a toddler's tantrum. Meanwhile, her accomplices in the getaway car, two hapless passengers, were told to keep their hands up, probably regretting every life choice that led them to this parking lot.
wife.
We're gonna verify it, so
Yeah.
if it's not yours.
Check that was something from my wife, maybe, but I'm not sure.
What about this bag? That's not. That's not yours.
I just have a couple of bags and stuff. I don't think this is my dress. Oh, this is her stuff.
That's all her stuff.
Yeah, this is my stuff. This is my stuff. Yeah.
She? In the back of the car.
As she writhed on the asphalt, Sticky Fingers' priorities came into sharp focus. "Can I get my cigarettes, please?" she pleaded, as if nicotine was the key to her redemption. The officers, unmoved, continued their work, while she oscillated between defiance and despair, claiming her knee was tight and her leg was fucked up. It was less a criminal takedown and more a one-woman performance of how to make this worse.
I'm going to advise your Miranda rights before I talk to you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to attorney. Present during any questioning. You have the right to stop any time. If you can't afford an attorney, you want to be appointed for you. You understand all that stuff?
Enter the driver, a Papa John's employee turned reluctant Uber wannabe who spilled his guts like a B-movie informant. "I met her 20 minutes ago," he confessed, explaining how he was lured by a $20 promise to ferry Sticky Fingers to Walmart and then to Mingo Road. "I was just trying to make some money," he lamented, as if chauffeuring a shoplifter was a logical side hustle. His friend, a security guard at the very Walmart being looted, must have been thrilled to see his buddy's car in the crime scene spotlight. The driver's embarrassment was palpable, his only saving grace being that he wasn't the one shoving goods down his pants.
What's that?
What we got?
Alright, so she had an armful of stuff, and right here, I'm right here. She was over in Sporting Goods talking to an associate, so when she passes by.
As officers rummaged through the car, they uncovered a treasure trove of incriminating items. Breathing strips, a purse stuffed with meth and what looked like cocaine, and a collection of pipes that screamed, "I have hobbies." Sticky Fingers tried to distance herself from the loot, claiming the purse wasn't hers and the drugs belonged to her wife, maybe? Her excuses were flimsier than Walmart's clearance rack, and the officers
What items we're looking for exactly?
No. She had an armful of stuff, and then there was less stuff as she came out, and you could see her shoving the stuff in her pants. And then one more thing disappears in this section here into the bag, and then none of it comes out at Register 9. So I'm sorry, I'm not positive on what it was, but
Okay.
When read her Miranda rights, Sticky Fingers doubled down, admitting she didn't pay for the breathing strips but insisting she'd paid for everything else. She also confessed to outstanding warrants, which explained her earlier Sprint attempt. When confronted about the drugs, she claimed they were prescribed, conveniently forgetting the prescription bottle at home. The officers, rolling their eyes so hard they risked sprains, noted the improper handling of her medication and the presence of illegal substances in her not a purse. The final nail in Sticky Fingers' coffin was the security footage which showed her in the sporting goods aisle chatting up an associate before dropping items and concealing them with the finesse of a raccoon in a dumpster. She shoved goods into her pants and purse, occasionally glancing skyward as if praying the cameras would malfunction. Spoiler, they didn't. By the time she reached Register 9, her armful of loot had mysteriously vanished, leaving no doubt about her guilt. In the end, Sticky Fingers faced a trifecta of charges: retail theft for her Walmart heist, resisting arrest for her Oscar-worthy ground performance, and drug possession for the pharmacy's worth of contraband in her purse. The total penalty? A one-way ticket to the county jail, a hefty fine she probably couldn't pay, and the eternal shame of being the star of a viral police blotter. On May 13, 2023, a Walmart in Englewood, the fluorescent-lit mecca of low prices, suddenly becomes the stage for a low-stakes crime drama. Officers roll up to a shoplifting complaint, ready to untangle a web of deceit spun by a couple who thought they could outsmart the retail giant. Spoiler alert, they couldn't.
I didn't put it on anything else.
Well, he says you learned about doing this when people started giving you stuff, you were returning things, and you found out how to do this.
The dynamic duo, a husband and wife, sauntered into Walmart with a plan as old as discount stores themselves. Grab stuff, don't pay, profit. The man, throwing his wife under the bus faster than you can say rollback prices, claimed she had a shoplifting problem. Classic move, sir. Blame the spouse and hope the cops buy it. They didn't.
Stay around there, like you don't.
Why do you drive down to Walmart down here when you got plenty of them up there? There's plenty of Walmarts up there. Why would you come all the way to Englewood?
The wife, stepping into the spotlight, delivered a performance dripping with Oscar-worthy denial. She swore she was a first-timer caught up in a bizarre quest to match towels with barbecue vibes. Because nothing says summer cookout like a pilfered hand towel, right? Her story was flimsier than Walmart's budget toilet paper.
Drop you off? We're just waiting for a ride?
So we were just walking out. Like we were going to go take a walk and get something to eat.
And somebody's going to pick you up?
The husband wasn't exactly covering himself in glory either. He hinted at his wife's crash course in retail fraud, courtesy of shady returns and barcode tricks. Apparently, he's the brains behind this caper, except she played dumb, batting her eyelashes and feigning ignorance. The officers, rolling their eyes, kept digging.
When's
the last time you drove it?
I did drive today to the store.
Which store did you drive it to?
In Sarasota.
So,
I'm from Sarasota.
yeah, so it's parked at your house up in...
Their story started crumbling faster than a clearance rack cookie. They'd hit this Walmart a few times before, but lived nowhere near Englewood. Why the trek? For different knives, she claimed, as if Walmart's cutlery aisle is a curated gallery. Her husband, the self-proclaimed knife aficionado, needed variety naturally. The cops smelled a rat.
Your vehicle's backed in right there with the thing in the windshield.
I just verified it's still.
And it's registered to his mom.
Their transportation yarn was pure comedy gold. They insisted a nameless friend in a green GMC dropped them off, but their black Chevy Tahoe, registered to his mom, was parked right there. She spun a tale of repossession, then admitted driving it recently to a Sarasota store. Busted by their own vehicle, they floundered as the officers called out the lie.
I haven't been to court or anything. I have court, Zoom court.
You don't have a warrant or nothing, right?
No, sir. Not at all.
What's your charges for?
It was for a drug possession.
What type of drug?
Okay.
You don't have anything on you like that anymore?
The lies stacked up like unsold inventory. She flip-flopped between denial and confession, painting themselves as nomads living out of their car, scraping by on barcode scams. On probation for drug possession in Sarasota, she brushed it off like a minor hiccup. The security footage, however, wasn't so forgiving.
And everything we required is absolutely nothing.
He's not on probation, though?
No, sir.
Is he out on supervised release or anything?
Yeah, but I don't know people in Venice.
What time did you guys get here at?
The couple's prior visit on May 10th came back to bite them. They pulled the same stunt, swapping barcodes to scan cheap items while bagging pricier ones. 4 towels rung up at $3.98 instead of $12 cost Walmart $32. She waved her phone, claiming receipts would save her, but the math didn't add up for $500 worth of loot.
But I know, but you paid for this stuff. Did you scan the knives?
The knives, oh, the knives. She blamed her husband, the knife enthusiast, for pocketing them in the bathroom. Security footage showed them grabbing knives off shelves and slipping them into bags, with zero intent to pay. She suggested checking the aisles for misplaced cutlery, as if the cops had time for a scavenger hunt.
I
took like orange juice and stuff like that.
I took a whole bunch of stuff out. Yeah, I took a whole bunch of stuff.
But where did the knives go that were in the car?
Their marriage, like their alibi, was on shaky ground. She claimed they were rebuilding their lives as if shoplifting was a bonding exercise. The officers warned her. Barcode switching could mean felony fraud, and her probation status put her at risk of a Sarasota jail stint. Undeterred, she insisted she was just protecting her business. The business of swiping towels, apparently.
And they watch you steal stuff on the tent, too.
On the tent, I know, but I would really like to see that because I remember the tent. And we forgot to.
You guys did the same exact thing, went and took the same items.
I can tell you, I have it on my app. You can go in my phone. I'll give you the code and you can put your finger on there and go to the app.
The final blow, their phone and a notebook stuffed with barcodes were tagged for evidence. She spun a wild story about finding barcodes in a Burger King dumpster while hunting for scratch-off tickets. The officers, unimpressed, noted the barcodes were in her purse, neatly labeled. Curiosity, she shrugged, as if that excused a crime spree.
You found those in the woods.
No, in the garbage.
In the woods.
No.
I know where your vehicle's parked.
Okay, so behind that, there's a median. And behind that, there's like a little ditch back there. There's a whole bunch of scratch
The hammer dropped. Both husband and wife faced charges for shoplifting over $500 in merchandise and possession of a controlled substance. The towels, knives, and barcodes sealed their fate. As they were hauled off, she kept protesting her innocence, but the officers, weary of the nonsense, just wanted to punch out and call it a day. In the grand theater of retail chaos, where the fluorescent lights of Walmart cast their unforgiving glow, a drama unfolded that could only be described as a masterclass in bad decisions. It was a day like any other in this temple of consumerism, except for one aspiring laptop liberator who thought he could waltz out with a $999 prize under his arm. Spoiler alert, he didn't.
Why are you grabbing me, bro?
The scene opens with Dave, caught red-handed by a security officer with the patience of a saint and the instincts of a bloodhound. Dave, radiating the confidence of a man who thinks act casual is a foolproof plan, was nabbed just before he could liberate the display laptop. When asked for ID, he pulled the classic, "I don't have it" card, as if forgetting your wallet absolves you of suspicion. Bold, Dave, real bold.
Hands behind your back!
Yes, sir.
Now!
Can I get my phone?
Hands behind your back!
You do this like a...
The situation escalated faster than a clearance rack riot. Dave, clearly a philosopher at heart, dodged questions about his identity with the vague charm of a man who's seen one too many cop shows. When pressed for his name, he insisted he was just shopping, as if clutching a laptop you didn't pay for is a personality trait. The officer, unimpressed by this Oscar-worthy deflection, labeled him a suspect. Dave's bewildered response suggested he genuinely believed his innocence was as obvious as the store's low prices. Things got physical when Dave decided his best move was to flail like a fish on a dock. Ignoring repeated commands to put his hands behind his back, he rambled about his ID being with some mysterious accomplice, possibly a figment of his imagination. The officer, not amused by this impromptu improv, warned of a taser. Dave's eloquent reply was a string of expletives, proving he was less a criminal mastermind and more a walking tantrum.
Bro, stop! God damn it! Fucking no!
Let go! Let go! Let go!
You gotta fucking talk about that. He's here! Please! I asked that you out.
Let go!
I asked that.
Let go!
By now, Dave was on the floor, still wriggling like he was auditioning for a low-budget action flick. The crowd, sensing a spectacle, gathered to watch, some even applauding as if this were better than the store's free Wi-Fi. Dave, ever the showman, insisted he had freedom while the officer wrestled with his flailing limbs. His claims of not being a bad guy fell flat, especially since he was acting like he'd invented shoplifting. The struggle hit peak absurdity as Dave's resistance rivaled a toddler refusing bedtime. Backup arrived, and after what felt like an eternity of wrestling, they finally cuffed him. Dave's protests about the cuffs were as effective as his earlier "I'm just shopping" defense. He tried bargaining, offering to spill secrets if they'd just let him sit down. The officer, thoroughly done with this farce, wasn't buying it.
I swear to God, I'll fucking tell you anything you want to hear.
Yep, I got it.
I promise you, God, I'm not a liar. I never lie.
Hauled to his feet, Dave pivoted to groveling, swearing he wasn't a bad guy. He spun a sob story about a girl who got him into this and a scary friend from Jacksonville, as if that explained his life choices. Read his rights, he ignored the part about remaining silent, instead launching into a rambling tale about a free phone deal and a cracked phone screen. It was less a confession and more a cry for help from a man who'd clearly lost the plot.
Are you relaxed?
Yes, sir.
You calm.
I swear I am, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna roll you over. Listen to me. I'm gonna set your feet down. We're gonna sit you on your butt, okay?
The interrogation peeled back Dave's grand scheme. He and a buddy named Blue were trying to scrape together cash to pay their rooms. The plan involved stealing a laptop to fund something vague, possibly illegal. Dave wasn't clear, but he was crystal clear about his fear of his tough guy pal. The officer pieced together that Dave had tried a similar stunt days earlier. only to be thwarted by a denied return at customer service. His lookout, a white guy in a tank top, had vanished, leaving Dave to face the music alone. The store, fed up with these shenanigans, had pulled all display electronics, leaving Dave with nothing but a phone case in regret.
Felony case.
Yeah, she hasn't filed it yet.
Yeah. What do you do? You just start coming at you?
The final act was a grim curtain call. The evidence, security footage, witness accounts, and Dave's own motor mouth painted a picture of guilt clearer than Walmart's return policy. As he was loaded into a squad car, Dave's last plea was that he was just trying to help out. Sure, Dave. Helping yourself to a 5-finger discount doesn't count.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got that. We all got that friend, right? We're a little worried about, yeah.
He's a tough white boy.
Okay. So.
But he'll look out. Like.
Yeah.
I think you got my back.
Okay. Good.
I just can't tell him.
So how do we wind up in the situation with the officer? What happened there?
Dude, I really tried to do it.
Okay.
I went out. You know.
Okay. So you're trying to leave, and he told you no.
Yeah, like I didn't resist, but I didn't. You know what I mean?
I got you. So
Dave was slapped with felony retail theft for his laptop ambitions, battery on a law enforcement officer for his spitting and flailing, and resisting an officer for, well, the entire performance. The total penalty? A one-way ticket to a cell where he could reflect on how just shopping went so spectacularly wrong.
Who genuinely thought she couldn't be arrested. On August 21st, 2023, a Carlsbad police officer in Eddy County, New Mexico, responded to a call about an assault in a neighborhood. A witness reported seeing a woman chasing someone with a bat. Later, that same witness said the suspect, wearing a black tank top and shorts, seemed drunk, was barefoot, and was trying to break into nearby houses.
What's going on, Chloe? No.
I know the other girl, I know the roommate, but I don't know the one who lives there, you know what I mean? So I went up there, I was like, I was gonna run for light, I was gonna get light, but she didn't have one.
Hey, yeah, so listen, we've been getting a lot of calls on you just now. Yeah, one of the calls, I guess you were chasing after somebody with a bat?
No, that was another girl, she was chasing me with the bat.
She was chasing you with the bat. And then there was a call just now that you were trying to get into somebody's house?
No, sir, no, sir. No, sir.
What happened to your face? Where are you bleeding? You have blood all over you. Yeah, look at your arm, your left arm.
Oh, she was chasing me with the bat. I don't know.
You get hit?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
But, dude, they arrested my homeless for no reason last night, you know?
You want to go see what it is that,
She just,
as far as the being Eagles, I don't know.
Up this way.
Yeah, they were pointing at us.
Cops first stopped by the witness's place to get the full story before deciding on any arrests.
Who did?
I guess her. We didn't. We kicked her out of that house.
You guys kicked her out of this house?
She wasn't trying to break into our neighbor's house. We're the ones that went over there and told her to step out of here.
What did you guys see when she was over there?
She was on top of the porch right there. She was trying to open the door. And then we went over there because they're girls. And I told her, hey, what are you doing? Keep walking. What are you doing there? And that's when she thought she was getting. She backed up with the phone. Wait up. Let's kick her out of here. And she was just there, just sitting there, just trying to open the door.
Was she kicking the door or just?
No, just jiggling the door, just trying to get in there. She's whacked out of her mind.
Yeah.
I mean, but still. Luckily, we were out here, you know, she was doing her thing, and she's like, hey, babe, what's up? And he came out, I was in the restroom, and then I came out, and I was like, oh shit, let's go.
I'll go talk to her right now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are you the one that called us? Yes. So, what happened?
I was pulling up, I came home and there was this lady on my porch, and they were talking to her, trying to get her off, and they said that she tried to get into the house.
The woman who called it in confirmed she saw the suspect on her property, so she dialed 911. The officer took her statement and said he'd follow up if they needed more info.
Chloe, do me a favor and
No, wait, back up first. Sir, hey.
Relax.
Sir, wait, guys, stop.
Relax.
What? Back up. Sir, stop. Ow, sir. I'm asking you to stop. I didn't do anything, sir.
Turn around.
Wait, sir, stop. Hey.
Turn around.
Hey, sir, brother. Hey,
Relax.
stop.
You're
Don't
under
do that.
arrest,
Don't. Brother, stop. I didn't do anything. Stop.
Turn around.
Sir.
You're under arrest.
What are you talking about, bro? No. Tell him to stop.
Relax.
That's the problem. Oh my God. I don't want to get arrested. That's the problem. I'll take your fucking kid, dumbass. Don't attack me like a bitch. No, don't take that fool. Murder that fool.
Stop. Relax.
Like, what the fuck is this wrong
Chloe flat out denied everything the witness said, calling it a lie. She mumbled something about the night before but dodged any real details.
That was last night. That was last night, sir. No, it doesn't help, bro. Like, how you just, like, switch sides like that?
Relax.
Like, you're a fucking little kid, bro. Don't start acting like you're like some baby ass, bro. We're not trying to, like, you're so stupid. You're a fucking retard.
None for Cosmo.
How hard is it? How hard? Bro. Bro, I didn't do it.
I will have a blue team and a supplement to this call.
No, bring the fuck out! No! Hurry!
She's acting aggressive.
You guys are stupid!
And firewall card, UCM.
Take me to another jail. A whole different jail, you retards. Like, what do you guys do? Huh?
Chloe was taken to the hospital for a medical check. She kept freaking out the whole way there, and even at the hospital.
Bro, don't let it, bro. Wait, I want to help. Wait, it's too. You're gonna hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Help!
Stand up.
No!
Relax. I'm gonna get a wheelchair if you don't walk. Stand up.
Bro, I can't do it. Please! I'm done! You gotta save me, please! Hey, you gotta stay down! I didn't hurt nobody, bro!
So 304, Sam Adam David.
Please don't write anything down. Like, I get it! I know! Like, I told y'all! That's what I'm trying to show you! They're done!
In the wheelchair you in, right?
Tell him to stop!
Okay, what's on? Watch your feet, I'll grab your feet.
Like, I'm trying to be the stop! Like, stop! Here they go! You're right there in the line! Like, hard time me too, bro. Nothing that shit happened to you, huh?
Are you hurting anywhere?
Yeah, I'm hurt!
Where?
Yeah, I'm hurt!
The medical staff had a tough time dealing with her. She was kicking and screaming, but they eventually got her samples.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I don't need to go to jail.
We're going to jail. You're already
Sir, please.
And you yelling isn't helping.
No, there is things going on. I have been talking to the president. I am the treasurer. I don't have a reason to go to jail, guys.
Chloe, we're going, so.
Sir, please.
No.
I'm begging you guys. Wait,
Relax.
sir, please.
Chloe,
I really don't want to go. I have no
You don't have a
reason.
choice. Turn
I
around.
have no reason. I literally didn't do anything, though.
Turn around.
Sir, I don't want to. Please, I have another charge. And I didn't do anything,
keep
sir.
resisting, you're gonna get another.
Sir,
She was
please.
arrested and charged with resisting arrest and causing a public disturbance. And this lady thought living in the neighborhood would keep the cuffs off her wrist. On November 28, 2023, Lake Forest police in Illinois got a call about a woman acting strange and drunk at a parking lot. They rushed over to stop her behavior immediately.
I'm Helen.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Vanessa. Are you Spanish bitch?
I am.
No, I'm sorry. No,
What are you guys doing here?
No, I live right here. Don't do this to me. No, I live right here. I'm not gonna drive anymore. I'm just trying to get the.
Okay. Just, you gotta. I'm sorry?
No, not
I saw you guys driving in, so I want to make sure everything's
No,
okay.
that's not how.
Another officer showed up to assist while the first one kept asking Vanessa for her ID. She wouldn't cooperate, and the conversation just went in circles. Eventually, she gave her name and birth date, so he stepped away to run her info, only to come back to a little surprise.
What's that?
It's my.
No, I don't need that. I was just looking for an ID.
No, I didn't.
Okay. What do you need your headphones for?
It's called.
How much have you had to drink tonight, Vanessa?
No, nothing. Do you want me to open? Do you want me to open it up?
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
I can clearly smell it.
No, you can't. This is. I went to my home. I went to my home so you can
You weren't that from where I was at. You weren't home.
No, I was
You
home.
came.
Vanessa tries to talk her way out of the situation, but this officer isn't having it.
Again, like I said, I saw you driving. That's where you're coming from.
You guys are driving, right?
No, we live right here.
Because he saw you guys drive.
No, well, he's obviously. Can you get an evaluation
Evaluation of what? I'm sorry.
of you drinking?
I can do anything that anybody needs. I don't. Again, I'm not the one in question.
Her passenger spilled the beans. She's wasted. Meanwhile, Vanessa was denying it like she could pass a sobriety test with flying colors. Spoiler, she couldn't.
I'm not going to be. This is so crazy because this has never happened to me, and I feel like just because I'm a Latina, it's happening to me.
First thing I notice is the car. I don't notice the people who are driving. It's dark out. It's 1 in the morning. It's 1 in the morning. I'm Hispanic as well. You noticed it right away as I walked up.
I've lived here for 2.5 years, and I've parked in that parking spot at least 20 times, and I've felt, I don't care if you don't like, if you don't like, do you like Taylor's?
So you said
The officer tried explaining what was going on, but Vanessa wasn't having it. She got loud and wouldn't shut up, even after he pointed out she was clearly drunk.
Okay, so let's go to the train station where it's nice and warm.
Yeah,
I'll take you in my squad car.
cold. It's like, do you have kids?
Are we gonna go? Yes or no, Vanessa?
Do you?
I don't want to keep you out here longer than you should
I
be.
would never.
So, the faster we get to do this, the faster you can get home. So you're gonna go with me, or yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go.
Wait, what's that?
Lights.
She's obviously on the phone. She's got white stuff all over her tongue.
I hope you kill me.
I do not hope that at all.
No, I hope you kill me.
Okay.
I hope you kill me.
She's not gonna go. So ultimately, it's whatever you end up doing with it.
Because this is my home,
No one's disputing this is your home or not,
and
Vanessa.
you would never do this to a white woman.
10 minutes in, Vanessa started playing the I live here card like it was a get out of jail free pass. She threw out wild profiling accusations, but the cops were more focused on her car's awful parking job.
Everything's being audio and video recorded. It's all recorded.
¿Qué
Everything's
quieres de mí?
I already told you.
¿Qué quieres de mí? My hands are literally crippling. And I want to go home.
Okay.
My
So-
house is down the street.
Okay, just answer me this question, and that's it. And this will determine what happens next. Do you want to do the exercises, yes or no? It's just a yes or no question.
I have an attorney and you will not pull me out of this car.
I'm not saying I'm pulling you out the car. I'm just asking you a question. I need a yes or no question. Is it it's a yes or no question? You want to do the exercises?
No,
You don't want to do the exercises?
don't pull me out of this car because I have an attorney.
I have no reason to pull you out the car.
Thank you so much.
I have no reason to pull you out the car. I'm asking you a simple yes or no question.
After multiple warnings, she still wouldn't get out of the car, so they decided to arrest her.
So I just need you to get out, okay? We can discuss this more at the station where it's nice and warm. You're not out here in the cold. Please step out of the car.
Can I have something?
I need you to step out the car.
No.
At this point, we're done talking.
Then I said, if you don't get out of the car, we're going to have to remove you from the car, and I'd really like to not do that.
Vanessa finally agrees to exit her car and is walked to a patrol car.
I'm gonna piss myself right there.
Before you, please.
What do I do?
There's nothing in there. If I find anything in there afterwards, it's going to belong to you, okay? this foot, right there.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
No. Under.
Under?
No. Take it out.
Nice.
The floor. Put it on the floor.
Dude,
Right there.
Once in the patrol car, Vanessa lost it, kicking the window and yanking off her seatbelt.
But she keeps kicking down.
Kill me.
I need you to sit back.
Kill me.
And this is the
Kill
second
me.
time you take off your
Kill me.
seatbelt.
Kill me.
I'm going to put the
Kill
seatbelt
me.
back on. I need you to stop taking off the
I'd rather
seatbelt
you kill me
or
right
kick
now.
anything.
I'd rather
Okay?
you kill me right now.
I need you to
Kill
sit
me.
right, and I'm going to reach for the seatbelt, okay?
Kill me right now.
Vanessa,
Kill me.
we're going to go back
I'd
to the
rather
station.
you shoot me because I'm going to fight you. Shoot me right now! Shoot me! Shoot me right now because you're going to kill me regardless! Shoot me right now! Shoot me! Kill me! Kill me right now! Kill me right now! Kill me! Kill me!
Okay, so she's refusing to put her seatbelt on, so you just step out, we're going to go put it in there, okay?
Do you think that come on?
What's that?
Do you think that come on?
No te entendí nada. Alright, so that was, you did not need to spit at me?
I did.
I need you to face me.
Force me. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Take me right now. Take me to jail. Take me to jail.
Stop.
Take me to jail right now. She spit. She spit. She spit.
So that's going to be an extra charge.
I know.
Okay?
Take it.
2, because you did
Take
kick me
it.
too.
Thank you. Oh, I kicked you? Oh.
She allegedly spat at and kicked the officer, racking up extra charges. But she wasn't done. She decided her outfit needed a dramatic reveal too.
I'm going to let you use the bathroom. Back there. I'm not closing it. I'm giving you privacy. Go to the bathroom and come back out. Go to the bathroom and come
Tell
back
me
out.
before you close this bitch.
I need you to go use the bathroom. You say you want to use the bathroom, right?
I'd rather piss myself right now.
Use the bathroom. I'm only doing this to give you privacy. Vanessa, please use the bathroom.
Thank you, sir. No, I'd rather have absolutely everything that I
Use the bathroom. Use the bathroom. You're gonna best girls. You're gonna be cuffed to the wall.
Oh, me. Cut this. I'll piss myself right now.
I don't care if you piss yourself.
Cut me to the wall.
Hands up.
The cops asked her to fix her shirt and offered her some privacy to do it, but things just kept escalating.
I want to give you the respect that you deserve, and that
I
give you that privacy.
deserve we can't hold that.
Vanessa, put your shirt on, please. Vanessa, if you don't do that, I'm gonna put you back in handcuffs on the bench. Okay? I don't want to do that. I want you to use the bathroom. And take care
It's
of
so hard. I'm done. I'm gonna die. I'd rather you kill me right now. What the? Kill me. I wanna right now. Oh my.
Is that even how it goes?
Oh. I right now. I kill me. Come on.
Vanessa, put your shirt back on.
Can you pull it?
I'm just gonna put her in a cell.
She was taken to the hospital for a checkup, then booked for DUI, aggravated battery on an officer, resisting arrest, and drug possession. Court records show she later pleaded guilty to the drug charge, while the rest were dropped. Next up, a guy who flashed the street and thought his uncle could save the day. On October 15th, 2022, an officer working extra security at Seville Quarter spotted a guy peeing right behind his patrol car on the road. The dude was trashed and got arrested. In the back of the cop car, he started mouthing off to Officer Martinez, even threatening to fight him.
I got a police officer in front of me. You're clearly not in front of me. You're not in front of me. I got a cop in front of me, literally.
Put your hands behind your back.
There's you back off. Yep. There's you.
Back up now. I'll tell you what's going on. Back up.
I'm not doing anything. I'm sorry.
No one was near me.
You're under arrest for indecent exposure.
But no one was near me.
Just received another call saying that he believes he was behind the vehicle on Davis around 5 minutes ago.
Right here. Get on the sidewalk and I'll explain everything to you. Get on the sidewalk and I'll explain everything to you, okay?
10-6-9-36.
175. Got 110-15. I got call fence. Hold on. Okay? I'll explain everything to you. Just let me do my job, right? Stop. Okay?
I didn't do anything.
Officer pointed out that flashing his junk on the street wasn't cool. The guy denied it, claiming the staff told him to pee there.
So, well, you're making me pull my pants down in front of everybody.
That's on you.
It's a little embarrassing.
Well, you shouldn't have been pissing in the middle of the street, bud.
Good, I work here said that. No, it's not up to me.
Have a seat. Try not to piss in my car, please. So, he's urinating in the street. Okay? His penis was exposed and everything like that. Doesn't matter where you're at in the United States. It is illegal. So, he's going to get a summons as long as he doesn't have anything back, and I'm going to cut him loose. Who are you to him? Okay, y'all live together?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cut him into your custody as soon as I'm done writing this up, okay?
It's fucking ridiculous. It's crazy. So as soon as I call my uncle, who works for the government and works for fucking Navy government, it's gonna be dropped. It's crazy that we're still here right now. So as soon as we get a hold of him, it's gonna be dropped. So we should probably just let me go. Look up Lieutenant Dan Corporal. Look him up, and you're gonna lose your job.
I promise if you come to me, you will not.
If he does not calm down, he's gonna.
Can you please calm down?
You fucking bitch, because you're scared. Fight me 101, you fucking bitch.
He kept trash-talking the officer who was trying to calm him down. Then he turned his tantrum on his girlfriend who was outside the car.
Idiot. You're a fucking idiot. No, bet you lose your job, you fucking clown. Bet you lose your job.
I wasn't gonna do a summons, but he wants to act like this, so I'm saying.
Take him.
No, he's gonna go to jail.
I'm gonna go to jail?
Yeah, you're going to jail, buddy.
I'm going to jail, okay? We're okay. He's not gonna have a job. He's not gonna have a job. Dan's gonna have me out, and he's not gonna have a job. We don't care. No, we don't care.
I'm trying.
No, you know that Dan is gonna have a job, and he's not. So we don't care.
Babe.
Dan has me out right now. Fucking clown. You're a fucking clown. Open up the fucking door and let me fight you 101. Bet what happens. Hold. Jabs. Yeah.
Hey, no!
She grabbed me out. Let's go.
Get back inside.
Ow. Get back his hands.
Confused, the girlfriend actually opened the car door for him, which forced the officer to step in.
You're under arrest for resisting arrest.
I didn't know this shit was gonna open.
Search feet, please.
I did not know this shit was
Can you do a search on him?
open.
Show another 10-15. Can you do a search on him?
I did not know this shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, both going out to the county jail.
Oh my god!
Dogs out, you fucking bitch. Yo,
all the way in.
All
the way in.
Yo, hey,
all the way in.
Hey,
all
you
the way
gonna let me
in.
let out when you're outside that bitch? No. Please, I hope you fucking die. I hope you fucking cry to death. You little out, fucking clown.
They both ended up in the patrol car, but the guy wouldn't stop running his mouth, not even for a second.
You say, let's go? What do you say? Let's go. Thank you. You have 3 seconds. I'm giving you 3 seconds off this door, or you're fucked to call my uncle back. And you're fucked for life. You're never getting back in the military again. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. It's not open? Okay. You're fucked. You're fucked. You never have a job again, you fucking bitch. So fight. You know, you want me to get this car, but you're gonna lose because I'll fight. So I guarantee you, I hope you get out of this car. You're fucked. So I'll give you another chance. I'll give you 3 more chances. 3, 2, 1. Your whole career just went down the fucking tube. Can I get out? No, they're only talking shit because I have the upper hand.
You'll be able to,
said that we can go home.
Yeah. And you are going to go home.
Alright.
Yo, wait till Daniel. You're never going to be in the military again, you fucking bitch.
I'm not in the military, so.
Yeah, Daniel Ross said that we could
I'm telling you to look, just let me know. It won't be a big...
Was charged with resisting without violence, and the guy got hit with indecent exposure and resisting arrest without violence. Here's how to totally ruin a fancy night at a hotel. On January 13th, 2024, cops were called to a hotel where a group of drunk adults were stirring up trouble at the bar.
Why can't you guys leave?
Okay, nice to meet you.
Huh?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. They've been asking you to leave. Why aren't you leaving?
Yes, we said that we have to leave then.
Uh-huh, okay.
Okay, we are going to leave.
Okay. Do you guys have a room here?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have weddings. I'm French, so
Okay.
my English is not
It's
very
okay.
good. But we have weddings, and we have to finish the party here. And we said that it's okay, we are going to go. But they are really not very kind. But it's okay. We are going to go.
Do you guys have a room at this hotel?
we do.
Yes. Okay, so just go on your room.
We can't invite you to the weddings, but it's okay for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll wait for her.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Look around for us.
Yes. Thank you.
She has to find
Thank you.
It would have been simple if they'd just left when asked, but the wife got all worked up.
You don't need to tell us to go to our room. We're adults as you are an adult. Okay?
Go to your room, you're gonna get trespassed.
No, I'm sorry.
Go.
Don't you start.
Go. All right. You're going to stop. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
We are nice. We are nice.
I got it.
You don't want to kill Sue.
She's nice. Look around here.
But battering a police officer is not nice.
Sometimes there's to be aggressive.
Stand up. 1, 2, 3.
Stand up.
1, 2, 3.
She's just battering a law enforcement officer. You understand?
It's your camera.
Don't yell at me.
Please. It's okay. We have, I'm French. And she's, we have weddings. We have
Can you step
weddings.
back? We don't need any more trouble.
She's
Step back.
nice. Okay, but she's nice.
Stand up, please.
It's okay.
After being cuffed, she denied punching the officer, which only made things worse.
No.
Right here.
No. I did not punch them.
Stop.
No.
Stop or it's going to be worse.
I did not punch a cop. Punch a cop means under.
Step away from us.
Yes,
Go over there.
well.
I understand.
She's nice.
Okay, we'll talk about it in a second. I need you to get away from us. Get away from us. At this point, you're obstructing. Okay?
I understand. I'm French. I don't understand all.
You're obstructing if you do not let us take her
I'm
outside.
saying you that I'm French. I don't understand all.
Okay, you're French? Sit. Take a seat. Sit down.
Okay.
They put her down. What? They put her down. What for what? My son just got married.
Okay, well,
what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
Yes.
Okay. Take her.
Because this why for what?
Wait.
That asshole right here.
No.
Seriously.
Hey,
She's
you want to go to jail too?
nice woman.
You don't touch me. You understand that?
You don't touch me. Mary, please let me speak to my friend.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
Friends kept butting in, trying to defend her even after the cop explained why she was in trouble.
What happened?
What is fucking wrong with you?
Get away from her or you're gonna go to jail.
Please,
But why?
Get out of my face.
What happened?
She's right. It's a wedding. It's a wedding. Please. It's a wedding.
Ask you to
Please.
What is that? This hotel.
Get back. Get back. Can you tell him to stop? It's gonna be worse. Okay, she's making it worse.
Okay. I'm saying that.
Okay, she's making it worse.
She's nice.
Okay.
No problem with her. She's not as long as she does.
Oh my God!
Take a step back, or you're gonna go to jail too.
Really?
Yes, you are for obstructing.
No.
Yes. Stop. Okay.
Can you please let?
Yes, I'll take it.
She got into the squad car while her husband wandered around demanding they let her go. The officers told him to back off so they could finish their work.
Go over there.
Go over there.
Show me your face and you're done.
I'm recording it too. You need to go.
Show me your face and you're done. Your number and your face.
This guy's obstructing.
Can I show your number and your face?
Then I asked them to leave. They said they were waiting on.
Now I'm going to show the river.
I was like, okay, we'll wait.
Keep good. Keep good.
Hey,
We're not playing around. I told you many times.
I want to see you.
Okay.
I want to see
You're not understanding me. Okay. No, you don't understand me. I turned and you're not listening.
It led to another police car where an officer explained he was just detained, not necessarily headed to jail.
It's okay.
He's not going to jail right now.
It's okay.
That's enough. Don't worry.
Just for the moment. We need to talk.
I want to explain.
You're not under arrest right now.
I want to help you.
You're not under arrest. Take a seat. You're not under arrest.
I want to help you.
Take a seat.
Okay. You say what you want.
Down.
Take a seat.
Put your feet inside.
I need my glass. Can you help me? My glass. My glass.
Where are your glasses?
In my head.
Where?
In my head.
In your hand?
Yeah. I'm so sorry. It's okay for me. It's
Calm
okay.
down.
It's okay.
You need your glasses?
She pulled the "I'm from France" card, claiming she didn't understand what was happening, before breaking down in tears.
What's this?
Fabian. My name is
I want
Melissa.
to kill myself right now. I can't comprehend it. I can't.
Big ring. No.
You know, I can't. I'm so sad. Why?
You said you wanted to kill yourself. Okay?
No, please. Please. No. Please.
Stop! Or it's gonna get worse. I'm not playing around. I told you many times.
Please. Why? My son's waiting. I can't deal with this right now. It's my son's waiting. Why are you doing this? Why? My best friend is being arrested. Why? My best friend is being arrested. Two of my best friends. Why? The only thing I said is why.
Speak here.
Why? But why would you do
Fabian,
that?
listen to me. Just listen. No talking. I'm gonna let you talk. Listen. You guys consumed a lot of alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Listen. No talking. Listen. She hit my deputy. Now, in Florida. Are you from Florida?
I'm from New York.
Okay, let me explain. In Florida, okay, you're not allowed to hit a deputy.
Obviously.
It's a felony. So she's going to jail. Listen, she's going to jail for that, okay? But because he wasn't listening,
and he kept getting into our investigation.
Charged with resisting an officer with violence, battery, and battery on a law enforcement officer. She got 11 months and 29 days of probation, alcohol restrictions, a substance abuse evaluation, fines, and a no trespass order. Last but not least, some folks think recording the cops will save them, until reality hits. On January 29, 2024, officers responded to a domestic battery call at a home they'd visited before over a couple's dispute. This time, things went off the rails fast.
Hello. What's your first name? Jamie. All right. Jamie, why don't we go inside the house with you? You don't have a coat. You don't have any. No. Okay. All right.
Fuller hair. Look at you. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what happened? Why are we here again now at 9 a.m.?
He put hands on me again. I called the cops. You guys are here.
Okay.
Your nail
When you say
polish
he
is
put
wonderful.
when you're saying that he put hands on you again, can you describe how he put his hands on you?
He was trying to take my phone away from me when I was trying to call 911, which I'm pretty sure is a felony offense.
Okay.
And then he was also trying to shove me into a room to contain me.
Okay.
Without any contact to the outside world.
Okay. Are you injured in any way? Do you need me to call an ambulance for you?
This is why I'm huddling behind a tire.
Okay.
Because no, I am not injured because I'm huddled behind a tire. And no one will believe me unless I stayed inside and obtained injuries.
An officer noticed fresh scratches on her right arm. She claimed they were from crafting, even though they didn't buy it.
Today is a different day. Those look like I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be combative at all. You're not making any sense. Those look like fresh blood, fresh wounds from this morning.
So we were inquiring as to how you got them.
No, today's not Sunday.
Today's not
Monday.
Sunday.
My bad. Monday. So Sunday morning, I was working on a vanity for my daughter. Okay.
Okay, and that's how you got those marks?
Yes.
Okay.
I was working on it throughout the night and everything. I was minding my own
I see a little reddish over here on your arm over here. How did you get that?
Eczema? I mean, do you want me to scratch my other arm? I have eczema. Do you see? There's a big bruise on my back.
Okay. Are you injured from where you're standing?
Oh, that's from him. That's from him shoving me into the door.
Okay.
I probably have the same bruise right here, but I'm not gonna.
Well, I'd rather have you not do that out here. Can we go inside and take a look at that?
No.
Okay. Would you allow us to take any pictures? Okay. Would you allow us to take any pictures?
No.
No. Okay. All right. I'm gonna talk to him.
You want to know what?
You can.
I've already been arrested. Okay. Full bend over, spread your fucking cheeks type of fucking shit, and nothing came forward from it. So you know what? If that's what's gonna come from it, please leave the property.
She got combative, and the officers realized they weren't getting anywhere with her. Two of them headed to the door to see if there was more to the story.
Put your hands on me. I am not under arrest. Do not put your hands on me. You have no reason to enter the property. Do not put your hands on me.
You're calling the police for help.
Do not put your hands on me. Because she grabs me. Let go of the door. Back away. Off the property.
We're not leaving right now. We need to talk to him.
Video.
What's his name?
That's fine. We all have video on. All three of us have video on. Officer Korzeski, Officer Pinto, and Officer Shabog, I am asking you to all step off of my residency.
We're not leaving.
Legally. Did you ask them to call and say? Or try to reach this guy? There is no call for inside this residency. Please step back. Please step back. As far back as we're going.
Hurt yourself.
It's hard to tell if she was sober. She called the cops herself, but then acted wild when they showed up.
Do not! Stay there! Ma'am! Stay there! Do not touch me! You are physically abusing me! I'm not abusing you! You touched me! You touched me! 100%. Do not physically come near me or abuse me! Do not come near me or physically abuse me! There's another J5 and 3 in the house. Baby! Let me ask you this. Did she get physical with you from the last time the officers were there? Baby! I'm cold and I don't have shoes on! Do you normally drink this much?
I don't drink at all. I can smell. You already told my other officer you did, and I can smell it from I here. did not see anything. Yes, you did. You said you drank. Okay, that was at 3 a.m. I What can. time is it now, ma'am? I can smell you. What from time here. is it now? You tell me you have your phone. Ma'am? You have your phone, you can tell me. What time is it? I can smell the alcohol from here. That's what I'm asking you. Do you need to That be is seen by hearsay. ambulance?
That is hearsay.
No, ma'am, it's not
She
hearsay.
complained that a female officer was standing too close, yet she stepped even closer to the officer herself.
Stay back.
Am I being
Stay
detained?
back.
Am I being
I'm
detained?
separating you from the situation. Stay back.
Am I being detained?
Stay back from him. I don't
have any right
You're
to
being
detain
detained.
me.
Yes, you're being detained
For what?
Our investigation. You called and claimed there was a domestic battery. We're here for our
So I
investigation.
called.
You're right. You did call.
There's no right to detain me.
Yes, we're
No,
doing it for our
there is.
investigation, and I'm keeping you separate from him. I
Baby.
don't need another altercation.
Let's give her a chance to cooperate before we go hands up.
I am not cooperating. I want all of you off the property, and I'm telling her that. Okay, please. No, baby. Yay! Yes!
Put your hand behind your back.
Do not
Put your hand
resist.
behind your back.
I didn't do
Put your hands behind your back.
anything. He hit me.
Put your hands behind your back.
I didn't do
Put your hands behind
anything.
your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I called for protection. I didn't do anything. I love you, please. Ow! 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 No, you're seriously hurt my thumb. You're seriously hurt my thumb. Please, baby.
Stop resisting. Just
No.
cooperate.
Hands behind your back.
Cooperate.
Put your hands behind your
I
back.
was being
Under arrest.
abused. You're abusing me. Ow! Call 911.
That would be us. That would be us. We're here.
You are fake cops. Call 911. I don't need this. Please take this out on me.
They had to restrain her to get her to the patrol car, but she wouldn't cooperate.
Ow, stop! How dare you! How dare you!
Sit up like a normal. Sit like a human
You're
being.
abusing me!
Sit up like a human
You're
being.
abusing me! No, you're abusing me! Please, no, we'll walk away from the justice. Please just let me get myself in control. I don't want to go. I don't want to be arrested. Please, please, please. Okay. Turn around, Sam. Can I turn around? Turn around, you guys. Can I turn around? Put your butt in. I'll talk to you guys. Please, please. Sit. Sit. Go ahead. Slide in. Slide in. I will. Is there any way that I can be dismissed right now? No. Even with charges? No. That I can? No. Okay. I'm sorry. Can I at least have a hoodie? Yeah, he's getting it for you. The jail cell is going to be really cold. Ow.
She was charged with domestic battery and resisting arrest.
Welcome to Speed Bodycam channel, where we share police bodycam footage. We are a dedicated team focused on creating educational and engaging content about law enforcement. Using AI and advanced technology combined with editing skill, we carefully craft our own authentic videos. Our editing team worked hard to highlight the emotional and real-life challenge officers face every day. Through impactful storytelling, we bring this story to life and share important lessons to raise awareness about the need to respect and comply with law enforcement. Please note that the content we present is not intended to promote or glorify violence, nor to condemn any individual or organization. We share this video for educational purposes, reporting and encouraging compliance with law and law enforcement in your area. Additionally, our bodycam footage is edited for brevity and to comply with YouTube's community guidelines, focusing on journalistic integrity while bringing both entertainment and meaningful lessons. We appreciate YouTube for providing a wonderful platform to reach viewers and share valuable content worldwide. Our audience support is a huge motivation for us to continue producing meaningful content every day, and it means so much to us. Thank you for being a part of the Speed Bodycam community.
That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.